Oh, it's doing that thing where yeah, there we go. Hey, all right. Sorry, I couldn't see the chat window for a minute there. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Kathy. You both just waiting very patiently. I very much appreciate that. Happy Monday back to you and to everybody. I hope your Monday is going well. The beginning of the week is always tricky, and I've been busy all day, and as soon as I'm done with this, I have more busyness to do. One of those things, super awesome. I will tell you about it here at the very end. I have loads of our boys in Perth. That isn't all I have. I do have a couple of things to start us off with. And yes, to those of you who are very concerned about Sam hanging upside down, uh, there were a lot of people were concerned about this. I do have some stuff on that as well. So we're gonna take adventures with Sam, Supernova in Australia at Perth this time, and I'm gonna start off with some birthdays. We have some birthdays for some cute little ones, so I just want to start there. Batgirl Fangirl shares this one. A happy birthday to Andrew and Matthew. There are little Jimmies. Hope you enjoy your celebration. Celebrate good, and of course all of the usual hashtags you would think that go with it. Such cute little fellas. Well, we haven't seen you in a little bit, but very happy birthday. And I hope you enjoyed your day. I believe it was yesterday. So that would have been the 29th. So that's it. And then I do have a real quick, that's not really centered well, but Charles Vandervaart and Outlander Online share that Charles Vandervaart will be at the LandCon in Edinburgh, Scotland, September 29th and 28th this year. So there's another name on the list of celebrities showing up to LandCon in Scotland. I am very jealous of you guys. I know some of y'all are there going again. At least one of you I know for absolutely sure. She was going to both. Lucky dog. Anyway, so there you go. An extra person showing up, and I adore Charles. Very jealous. Very jealous. Let's see. I have again. All right. The Vicarious Voyager shares this one. Is a repost from Sam Heughan. It says, "Let's go British and Irish Lions." Okay. Great to see some awesome players too. There's Sam swinging over there. I'm guessing this Lions won here. It says original video, but I bet money that there's going to be music. Yeah, there's music over there. That's some AC/DC. I can't play that. I'll get in some trouble there. But that's some cool ones. I do have some videos with sound that I can share though coming up here. I believe this one may or may not be one of them. Let's find out. Danny Boovy shared this one here. Again, we'll try the sound. Is there a sound? Yeah, no sound on this one, of course. All right. Oh, there it goes. Sam Heughan and okay. All right. That was it. Sam Heughan and Optus Stadium, Perth, Australia, 28th of June, 2025. It's a repost from Sam. And this isn't all. I have more of this. People were very frightened. Katie, what is Sam doing? I'm not positive what it is, but it's obviously, they're careful. They didn't just like throw him on a rope and then swing him over and say, I wonder if he'll crash to his death. No, there are safety features involved in this. That's all I can say. I think one of them that I have coming, Sam does kind of explain it. So let's see if I can find that one. It might be an error.
Now you have to follow. You not allowed.
Okay, I'm gonna review that one.
Okay, then I'm okay with it. They said something about going upside down.
Yeah, well, now you have to follow. You not allowed. You can take photos and then you have to give to me in case you throw it on someone.
What?
Oh no, Steve's doing it too.
Great.
Yeah, there.
Okay, then I'm okay with it. They said something about going upside down.
He seems confused because the first thing he says is they said something about going upside down. I feel like somebody signed him up for this without telling him what it was. And now he's just kind of trying to go with the flow. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Alrighty. Oh, another video of it. Let's see.
Like a box of positives.
Oh, more tunes with it. So we've got, well, all right, maybe we can see a better view of what it is. They're just swinging. I mean, I'll be honest, I thought it maybe went over the stadium without, not being on that bridge, and they hung upside down or something as well. I'm not really sure can I just say I'm not really sure what the appeal of this is, to be honest, other than to say you did it, which, sometimes you just get some cool points for doing something interesting. But I'm not really sure if I understand what the point of this is. If anybody, my Australian folks, have any idea what the heck the point of this is, other than to say I was really, really high up and I hung by a rope. And upside down, apparently, is optional. They're just swinging. It doesn't look like it's not fun or anything. I don't know. I feel like I'm expecting more challenge from Sam, other than hanging by a rope and swinging around. Okay. I would like more information on this. Charles Vandervaart site and Outlander online share this. Now we're getting into the actual Perth stuff. We just wanted to make sure Sam didn't die. Charles Vandervaart and David Barry arriving at their panel at Supernova Comic Con in Perth, Australia on June 28th, 2025. My guess is very excited.
Hello, how's it going?
Doing all right. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. So they're arriving. We got a pictures of, I think the next one's black and white. Picture of Charles here. Outlander Online shared this one as well. Charles Vandervaart at Supernova Comic Con in Perth, Australia on June 28th, 2025. And I believe, it's the same one in black and white because we like the black and white. It's nice. It looks pretty. We enjoy it. They say I'm Kathy talking about Sam swinging around. He seems unfazed. Everybody, I would be unfazed too personally if as long as I knew the equipment was sound. I've done scarier things than be on a bridge high up. I don't know. This one was cute. This one is good. This is I believe, one of the few, if not only, videos I have on here from Perth. It says, Brianna and D. Jacks Around Us shared this one. Capturing Hearts at Supernova Expo Perth with Mr. David Barry and Charles Vandervaart. My name is Brianna, and I'm named after the show. Outlander is the real Brianna nice? That's her question. Let us listen to this adorable little unicorn ask her Outlander question.
We have a question up the back from Brianna here in the back corner.
Named after the show.
Is the real Brianna nice? Not as nice as you, sweetheart. You're the nicest. I love your unicorn, by the way. It's amazing.
So that's cute. Her name is Brianna. She's named after Brianna, and David and Charles are both adorable. Talking with her. That's cute. I wonder if she's seen any of Outlander, because even my daughter has seen pieces of it. I've shown her some, so she understands why I find it interesting. There's a lot she doesn't see, obviously, but I'm curious. Does she get to say, that's Brianna, that's who you're named after? Let's see. I've got some Sam, of course. I want to thank Kathy. She showed me a set of pictures that I did not realize he was wearing a jacket. It looked like he was wearing a shirt, but it is. It's a new jacket. She pointed this out. This is from Supernova Expo from 1745 to 2025. Jamie Fraser may be the man out of time, but Outlander Supernova fans were just in time to welcome the Highland heartthrob Sam Heughan to Supernova in Perth. Thanks for showing the Laird of Lallybroch plenty of love this weekend. Image Allison Stevenson, she's getting credit for it. But if you look at this, I saw him from the other angle, so I didn't see this part. Check it out. It's his sass neck. It's the bleaching technique. I see a lot of this on YouTube because I'm trying to figure out crafty things that I can do and put on Etsy. And the bleaching trend has become very, very big. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's very basic. It doesn't seem like it's not that difficult to do, honestly, as long as you have a little bit of practice and know where your bleach is going and what shade you're getting out of it. Very cool. I like it. I dig it. I will wear that jacket myself. I don't think I would wear this. It's not really my style, but Damn, is Sam a good sport or what? The Vicarious Voyager shares this one. It is another repost from Sam Jamie, still here, Instagram. Sam sparkles with or without the sparkly coat from Tash. Love Tash. The sparkly lounge, which Tash created for her followers, is brighter now after Sam visited Supernova Expo in Perth. And it just says Sparkly Sam. I love this. I was calling him Shiny because it's shiny, right? But yeah, sparkly, that works as well. I can't argue with that. Hold on just a second. Cynthia says, wasn't half of the thrill as jumping off that super bungee in New Zealand? See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not as much of a thrill. Hi, Diane. How you doing? Nice of you to join us too. I'm appreciating the live chatters coming on here as well. And love a little Outlander artwork. Apparently, so does Sam, and that is really, really well done. This is shared by Danny Boovy. It's a repost from Megan Rose Design from the 28th in Supernova in Perth as well. That is so pretty. That is so nicely done. I bet I could close up on that sucker if we want. Should we do a close up? Let's see if I can get a close up, because that's a really, really well done picture. That's not working, Katie. All right, we're going to say bye to Sam for just a second while I stretch this out. Whew. This is where the editing comes in handy. That is really pretty. Can you guys see that? I am impressed, seriously. And Sam signs that for her and gets it back. That's fantastic. Yay. Again, who doesn't adore Sam? He is so nice to his fans. Has a great appreciation for the insanity that we do. I apologize. That is a black screen and I've lost all control. Literally, I've lost all control. All right. Where's my background? Give me my background. Oh, what the heck happened here? Hold on one second. Something wacky just happened. We will try this one more time. No, we won't. I lost my background. All right. I put that in the wrong spot. I need that over here. There we go. Give me a minute. I'll figure it out. There we go. My apologies. Okay, next one. Actually, this is the last one, but it is more of his adventures in Perth. Outlander Online shares a new photo of Sam Heughan in Swan Valley, Australia. Well, at least in Australia. Sam Heughan's Instagram is where this comes from. That is nice. So is that like a winery there? That looks like it might be a vineyard. Obviously a vineyard. Great vineyard. That's neat. I need to find the color one of that. Why didn't I see the color one of that? This is what happens sometimes. Very cool. I enjoyed that. It's off center because I was playing with it before, but there we go. But yeah, there we go. There's Sam. Sam in Australia, Charles in Australia, David in Australia. I'm sure there are more pictures that will come out, but I'm trying to take a little care, although for the most part, if people post something on Instagram and I share it on here, you guys know that it's not my pictures. I make sure that I let you know if it's something I was there and I took it, or if somebody else did it. And if it's public on Instagram, kind of the general rules basically is it's free to use. But there were some issues over the weekend with some shared images that I'd put on a video earlier that I had to cut out because other people were grabbing it without permission, and I'm not sure what the difference is, but apparently there is one. If I ever share something that feels questionable, or you took it and you don't want me to, or something, please let me know, because I do try to be really respectful of what is already public and using that, or taking something that is private, which I mean, I just don't, I just don't. So yeah, if you ever see something like that, if I missed something, let me know, because I do not want to make anybody uncomfortable. I don't believe it was this channel that caused the trouble. I think it was a lot of people, well, one person taking it and then other people assuming that since they were sharing the rights and sharing it, that it was acceptable, just like I do. If it's public, it's fine. There was a mix up and some things got shared. So anyway, if you notice a difference in yesterday's repost and Saturday's live, that's why. That is everything I have. Perth wise so far. Doesn't mean there won't be more Perth tomorrow, but I will have more regular updates tomorrow. Found out Ed's got a new movie he's in, got some new pics of, or some information on the cut that came out, some fun behind the scenes with some of the ladies. So I do have some content set up and ready to go for tomorrow. So yeah, tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday, right? I have my days all messed up. It's Tuesday. All right, now I am all done with my regular video. I can do if you liked the video, please do give it a like. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and make sure you let me know what you really think down in the comments. I do read them, even if I don't comment on all of them. I do want to say, obviously, a very special thanks to my members and to those of you who have been assisting with my car fund. Both right now, all that money is going to the exact same spot. So I'm thanking you together. But I do thank the members for the continuous support and for the car donors for the spontaneous support. Just both of you groups. I just adore you guys. Thank you so, so much. Whether you've been giving on the GoFundMe page, or you've been giving here with super thanks, or you've been a member, all of your support, like I said, goes to the same place. In that light, or in light of that, in that vein, I'm looking at a Jeep tonight. I've been actually stopping and looking at Jeeps quite a bit. Anytime we see one, if it's anywhere near, we look at it, take a look, see what's available, kind of getting an idea of what is out there, what kind of quality I should expect, what looks like it might be a little more trouble than it ought to be. And so tonight I'm going to go look at a Jeep that might be just about perfect, but is slightly more expensive than I expected. So I'm trying to work that out, but it is exactly $10,000. My hope is if it's in fantastic condition, and if nobody needs me to do anything extra, my mother-in-law has offered to help a little bit if necessary, but I don't want to take much from her. She's on Social Security. She keeps telling me, I have so much money, I don't need to use it. She has more than she absolutely needs and feels like she should use it for something else. I try not to do that. But also kind of looking into budget for things that, anyway, we're trying to work it out, trying to see if we can get it done. Anyway, it would be a 4-door, which is perfect. It looks like the paint job is in decent condition and it is black. I took some of y'all's suggestions about the wraps. Now, I'm not wrapping anything because, again, that's an expense that if I can avoid, I will. However, there are some great purple add-on detail things like covering the handles, covering the hinges on Jeeps have the hinges on the outside, little things like that on the hood. So there are little ways I can add splashes of purple without paying $2,000. If that sounds good to folks, what I may do is make an Amazon wish list. None of it's crazy expensive. I'm happy to get what I want, but I know some of you have asked if there's anything you can do to help. You don't really feel like sending money. That might be a way if you want to help. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. I have appreciated every bit of support, whether you have come back and watched the same video 4 or 5 times just so I get a couple of extra watch minutes and watch hours on there to get a little more money, whether you've been sharing and telling people to come check it out. I really appreciate that. And if you've taken time to comment, that actually helps the YouTube algorithm think, hey, this video is worth talking about. Other people should see it. Let's spread it out on YouTube and see if anybody else wants to watch. And of course, those of you who directly donate, I really appreciate all that extra support. Truly, truly, truly do. And let's go take a look at, I don't know, it'll probably be about the 10th one I've really looked at, but this is the first one where I've called and set up an appointment with the person to maybe take it for a test drive and check it out. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe the first one, or technically more like the 12th one, will be the charm. We'll see. But I will definitely update everybody as soon as I know one way or the other. If I do buy it, then I will leave the fundraiser on GoFundMe up just to make up that little bit of difference if I have to borrow out of a different fund, like household stuff. I'll leave it open till the September 4th cutoff date, I think. And again, not trying to be greedy, just want to make sure that all our bases are covered as far as the car, and not taking out of funds that generally would be going somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Anywho, Yeah, that's all I got, guys. That's it. That's it. That's it. Thank you so much for listening to the rest of my spiel. If I like the van, or like the van, if I like the Jeep, I will probably post on here somewhere to let you know if the deal's gone through. Though I won't be taking money with me, so the deal won't go through till tomorrow if I like it and everything goes great. Okay, that's everything. That's it. Hi, I'll go over here real quick and say, Sam loves. Oh yeah, that's hi. Yeah. Diane saying Sam loves that stuff. He does. He does. He gets a kick out of it very much. And I agree, Katie. I don't get it either unless we're missing something. Okay, so I'm not a crazy person. I enjoy that I'm not a crazy person on occasion, every now and then. Uh, Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I hope you got something good out of this. If there's any more stuff that comes up about Perth, I'll be absolutely happy to share it with you in a later video, but I probably will wait till it bundles until I've got enough for a full Perth update again. I still was waiting on somebody to get permission to share their picture, so maybe that'll come through and there'll be more stuff and I'll have more things and stuff and things and things and stuff. And yeah, love y'all. I'm gonna let you go now. I think that was everything. I'm gonna sign off and remember that there was one other thing I was gonna say. Let's see. I haven't spoken to Gina about a reschedule for our chat about the gathering because she would have just finished a convention. I'm gonna give her a day or two to breathe. I don't want to jump down her throat and be like, so come do my interview now. There's that. I should be on at noon tomorrow. We don't have a video chat this week. It'll be next week. It's the end of the month. This is the last day of June. It's going to be July tomorrow. All right. Good stuff. Good to keep track. I leave in 26 days for Arizona. Oh my gosh. I got to get this car stuff settled. I love you all. Have a really great day. If you didn't get enough Outlander information, do check down below. There is a repost of Saturday's live that I posted yesterday that gives you all the pertinent information. Just got cut a couple of pictures out. So, but you didn't miss too much, I promise. And be safe out there. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you all. Check down low for other videos. And